Out and About Productions presents Out and About on the Recumbents. Ride slow, ride low, ride recumbent. Hey, good morning. BJ and Joe Ando out and about on the recumbents, and we got a bit of a mission ride today. Hello. Howdy.
Morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. Okay, so yeah, we're on the T-Gap trail. I'm sorry, we're on the Rock Island trail, and I did T-Gap yesterday. And okay, so I gotta wait for me, but we're going to a place called the Chuckwagon. Okay, well, I guess we need to, yeah, that would be my guess, because I believe it was a right and then a left, I hope. Don't get too far ahead of me. I'm looking for a street with a B. So we're going to this place called the Chuckwagon Barbecue, where we're gonna go try to find it. And there's not really an easy way to do that. But I'm not even sure. I should have checked my directions. I'm not even sure we're going the right way. We might have needed to go the other way instead of this way. This is drive. But what we're trying to do is find a way off the trail where we can get down to Palmer Park Boulevard without having to get onto Powers. So I know we got to turn somewhere on a street that starts with a B. But this is not looking, well, actually, I mean, it's okay because we're going the right direction, because we need to head south. But yeah, it's Father's Day. It's Sunday, Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. And I said we want to try this barbecue place, but we got to try to figure out exactly how to get there. Keep going. This is not it. So like I said, we're looking for a street with a B, but I can't remember the name of it. I may have to stop and actually pull up the email, because it might have gone the wrong way. Because this is not looking good. It's not looking good. Although we're going the right direction, we're going south. But it's probably not going to end up where I had hoped it would end up. But this is looking like a dead end. Of course, it's telling us we got to turn, so it is a dead end. So like I said, we've been wanting to get over to this barbecue place ever since it opened, you know, a few months ago. But it's in a really bad place to get to by trike, so I was pulling it up on maps, and it said there was this way to get down to Palmer Park Boulevard, which we have to take and then cross. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll just keep going. I ain't got no choice. because it looks like it's still Heatherdale. Okay, so like I said, now we're looking for a street with a B. But go to your right. Yeah. Now this is not where we need to be. We're totally off. Yeah, we must have turned the wrong way. Yeah, we are totally off. We're not even close. We are not even close to where we're supposed to be. So we totally screwed up. I guess we should have taken left when we went off the trail. But hopefully this way will get us down there. I don't know, it's not going the right direction, darn it. We need to go south. We don't need to be going west. So we totally messed ourselves over. Ah, dang it. I should have checked that email. I'm not very good with maps, okay, I admit it. But yeah. So we're just gonna follow this around and hope it doesn't dead end on us. And as long as we get us down to Palmer Park Boulevard, we'll be fine. This is definitely not the way we wanted to go, though. And this would be a booger trying to get back up. Well, let's see. Well, it worked. I believe this is Palmer Park. Yeah, it is. Yay! We didn't screw up too badly. So we just have to cut us some slack. It's our first time doing this. But yeah, so that worked out just fine. Yeah, it turned on to like Arrows West Drive instead of the B Street. So now we have to get on the evil sidewalk, which really sucks. I don't like being on sidewalk, but it's just too dangerous to be on Palmer Park because they don't have an emergency lane or a pullover lane, whatever you want to call it. So we just about have to ride the sidewalk. I think we'll try to get over to the other side because we need to be on the other side. So, okay. All right. Nobody's coming. Boy, that was perfect. Couldn't ask for better there. Okay. Ah, there's the B Street, Buna or something like that. Bula. B-U-L-A. So I guess when we came off the trail, we needed to turn left and follow Heather Ridge or whatever it is down to Beulah, B-U-L-A. Oh, this is okay. We're all right. I thought it went back to dirt there for a minute. Like, no. Yeah. So this didn't turn out too bad. At least it was, fairly direct. But see, the problem of it is that you can go to the end of the Rock Island Trail, right? And where it runs into Powers Boulevard. And then you can grab an access drive down heading south on Powers for at least a while. And then then what happens is that see anybody, so we're gonna haul, but yeah. So I think this is like Space Center Drive. Yeah, Space Center Drive and Palmer Park. So now what we've got to do is cross Powers here, which is a booger. We got a wheelchair, so we're gonna have to, or a walker, so we're gonna have to. Now that's somebody walking a regular bicycle. Maybe they'll move over for us. See if this car is going to be cool and stop. Hello, hello. She's not looking at me. Hello. Thank you. But yeah, so we're getting there. But we got to cross, but this way we don't have to get out here in the dirt. Thank you, ma'am. And but yeah, this is Powers Boulevard here, which is a major, and like I was saying, the problem is the accessway street only goes so far down Powers. So then all of a sudden you're stuck, you know, with 60 to 80 mile an hour traffic in a pretty tiny emergency lane. Thank you. Everybody's been nice to us today. That's great. Oh, we didn't make the light well, yeah. So I'm BJ. That's Joe. Our last name is Ondo, if you haven't seen the channel before. And our channel is called Out and About on the Recumbents, because we don't own a car, and our Recumbents trikes are our basically our transportation source. Of course, you know, we can use the city bus and walk, and we'd rather walk than use the bus, but sometimes you have to use the bus. Sorry for all the auto noise, but there's not much I can do about it. Well, I think what I'm going to do is not record for a minute. Bye. Okay, so now we're back playing in traffic. I got to gear up here. And we're kind of stuck. We have to be on the street, which really pretty much sucks a rock. I don't know how else to tell you this, but it does. Okay. Hopefully we can catch a sidewalk up here once we get past the old Kmart. I don't know what it is now. It's something. That's a big golf course over there. Not sure which one it is. I don't think it's... Yeah, it can't be Patty Julep, because that's more towards our area. Thank you! So... we're trying to get to Omaha Avenue. And we are like... whoa, we are like really early. Well, not that bad. They get quite a line, so... okay, I see a sidewalk up here, so that's good news. It'd be nice if this was Omaha. No, it's Paonia. Oh, Paonia. Okay. Yeah, we go to Paonia first. So that's cool. That popped up very quickly. Well, we've never been back here, so this is light industrial area is what it is. You know, warehouses and small manufacturing places. And so we turn on, like I said, if I remember right, we turn on Paonia, and then we got to find Omaha. But yeah, so pardon the mic being or the camera being so close to my face, but I didn't take the time to put on the wireless mic, so I'm using the camera mic. Okay, this is Omaha right here. Okay, we got Joe, left turn signal. Okay, now I'm pretty sure we got to turn this way. Yeah, because that's Powers over there, so it's down here somewhere. Well, I see a big trailer over here, I think. Now, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I bet that's it right there. Okay, well, looks like we found our way over, because that looks, no, I don't know what that is. I thought maybe it was their, you know, like their barbecuer, but I guess it's not. That's something else. I should have, well, I may have to stop and look for the address. You'd think they'd have a sign somewhere. Well, I don't know. Huh. I think a strange place for a restaurant. Okay. I haven't seen anything yet. That's a lot of people turning. But yeah, so I don't know. I may have to check the email, because I don't see anything that looks like a restaurant at all. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull over here. All right, we'll get back to you. Well, we've got a pretty nice view place to be. Okay, yeah, I think I see the sign. Maybe not. I thought that, no, that's not what I thought. Alright, this is not good. Okay, we're coming to the end here. There's like nothing. What the heck? That's a what you call it. This is not it, dear. Well, believe it or not, we actually found the place. I went the right way the first time. I don't know what that stupid Google Maps was telling me. So we got to get in a line here, I guess. Yeah, I guess we have to go in here. Okay, well, like I said, we found the place. It's a miracle. Except for now I can't, okay, I gotta get both feet because I gotta hold myself up here. All right, whew, bye for now. Okay, well, we're back. Well, things did not work out for us well at all. We, sorry about that, my gloves caught on something here. We had to, we got there and everything, but they were gonna make us wait for another hour, and there was already a huge long line, and you know, so in the sun, you know, no shade whatsoever, and Joe and I can't handle that much heat for that long, just sitting there. We can do it on the trikes because we're, you know, we've got wind. You make your own wind, basically. But so we just decided to skip it. We'll go back sometime this fall when it's, you know, like way cooler. So basically, we went headed up White Coop Road. Oh boy, this is really bad today. Wow, this is much worse than the last time I did it. But it's just grass, so Got some mud. Okay, which way, which way, which way? Which way? Oh shit. Okay, gotta go this way. Sorry for the language. It's really hard to figure out which one of these you want to do. But one is, this one's bumpy and bad enough, but the other one's even bumpier and even worse. So, we, oh dang it, man. Just mud and water and junk and crud everywhere today. Okay, so we tried to stop at a couple of places, but there wasn't any place where we could park the trikes and you know, watch them while we were eating. And so we ended up at a McDonald's, and a little disappointed because you know, it's amazing how far and few between barbecue places are in certain parts of town. And so I know why they have such huge crowds at the Chuckwagon. The stuff's really good, but you know, there's just there's just not enough. Yeah, we just didn't want to wait in the sun, because today is, you know, it's supposed to be like a high of 92, and you know, it's already, you know, it was about 11:30 when we finally stopped at McDonald's. But not all got lost. Basically, we got ourselves a couple of Big Macs without any sauce, and they have barbecue sauce for their chicken nuggets. So I got me a barbecued Big Mac, so better than nothing. So now we're back on the Rock Island Trail. We didn't have to go up and down the streets like we did when we went down. Yeah, I'm sorry for the attitude, but it always, you know, it really blows my mind when they make places so hard to find, and you know, not a sign anywhere saying this thing even exists. You know, you think they'd at least have a little sign down on Paonia Street, you know, telling you the Chuckwagon was this way. But I mean, and two, I could have could have easily read the directions wrong, because I'll be totally honest with you, I absolutely don't care for Google Maps or you know, my bike computer has a GPS in it, but I really don't know how to use it. I'll admit it, I don't know how to use it, and I just haven't messed with the time to learn. So yeah, like I said, you know, just didn't want to mess with the time to learn it or anything. And it's really hard to see in the light. It's just as hard to see as your phone. I mean, some of it's not so bad, you know, because like where it shows my speed and my time and all that, the letters are, you know, quite large. So I can see that, but when you put the GPS in there, you know, I mean, it's really, really small. It's not like where, you know, you're on a regular bicycle where you've got your GPS unit right at your, you know, right on your handlebar, right in front of your face, basically. But like I said, we're back on the Rock Island Trail. Passing on your left, thank you. And got a big old downhill here. Then we got a big old uphill. So I'm gonna try to get some speed here. We're up to 20 miles an hour. Might be able to get a little more. Yeah. I made it up to 22.7. 24.9. I think that's gonna be it. Now normally we wouldn't go that fast on a rail trail, but there's nobody here. So yeah. So like I said, we're gonna go back in the fall, you know, when you know, so if we have to stand around for an hour, hour and a half, it's only 70 degrees, you know. We're not melting, literally. I mean, literally melting. And wait for JoJo to. Here she comes. Oh, yeah. But we didn't do any recording from the Chuckwagon up to where we went to McDonald's because it was all back streets. You know, not even bike lanes, all back streets. Howdy. And so yeah, sometimes, you know, I've had a couple of rides where my plan just didn't work out well. Although we did actually find where it is. Kind of figured out something too. Instead of going the long way around, we could actually just cut through an old shopping center and get onto Omaha Avenue that way. And that would have been a lot easier. That's the problem with Google, you know. Sometimes they just, you know, Google Maps is, you know, especially bicycle. They don't always find the shortest route, you know. Because that would have been a lot quicker instead of having to turn here and turn there and turn here. But basically, just straight through the shopping center parking lot, and you're right on Omaha Omaha. I don't know if it's Boulevard or Avenue. I can't remember. I think it's Avenue, Omaha Avenue. But yeah. So this will be a bit of a another weird video. I've been doing a lot of weird videos lately. But again, happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. Like I said, today is a hot day. I think 92 degrees at the moment. We do have some clouds building in though, but not real. Well, I mean, the clouds that are here are thick, but and you know, some of them look like they could actually rain on us, but it's probably going to be more Virga, because that happens, you know. It just gets too hot for the water to make it all the way down to the ground, which meh, to be totally honest with you, I don't know if it'd feel that bad. And the trikes are very dirty and need a serious bath anyway. Just means I'll have to re-lube the chains again, because I clean and re-lube the chains after well, it's a quick clean. After it rains, you know, I let it dry and then I clean it and re-lube it and try to make these very expensive recumbent chains last as long as they possibly can, you know, because they're expensive. You guys know that. You own a recumbent, doesn't matter whether it's a bike or a trike, either one. These chains are pricey, because, you know, you basically got 3 bicycle chains is what you got, you know. So I need to gear up one here. There we go. So yeah, our ride was a bit more of a loop. I'm sorry for all the feet and legs, but I got to keep this keep the camera close to me so you guys can hear me, because like I said, I didn't want to bother putting on the other mic. Coming to our new lighted crossing across Murray. So nice now. Before you had to play chicken with the cars. Now you just push a button, wait a minute, and you're there, you know. So, okay. Okay. Yeah. we're thinking about, since all we had was a Big Mac, because we don't care for McDonald's fries. They're usually half cold and half cooked and everything else. So especially, you know, around noonish, you know what time it was. So it's good. But we may go over to the drive-in and split a chili cheese fry, and then probably call it a day, just to kind of get out of the heat. And then tonight, probably just gonna have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for dinner. Something easy. And yes, that's sugar-free jelly, okay? So you got, you know, so you guys don't have to scold me. So, all right, coming up on Academy Boulevard, so we'll get back to you. Bye. Okay, well, we're back. We're now back on the Rock Island again, and heading for Shook's Run Trail, and then we're going to go over to the Tasty Freeze drive-in and get the other half of our lunch, because the Tasty Freeze drive-in's fries are really, really good, where McDonald's fries suck a rock. That's all there is to it. So yeah, I just want to say thanks for coming along for the ride, and we'll take it all the way down to the restaurant, and that's where we'll end it. So please like, subscribe, and share the video with anybody you'd like. We'd really appreciate it. You can see we got some clouds building up here. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully it's too hot and they won't be able to really put it down. Plus the sun gets over here fairly quick, which it will. You know, kind of make that stuff evaporate, because it is quite warm. But yeah, this is, right now, this is, you know, the Rock Island, and then straight would be the Rock Island connector, but to your left is Shook's Run Trail Legacy Loop, yes, which you guys know well. But yeah, turned out to be an okay ride anyway, you know. And I got something with barbecue sauce on it. So we'll consider that a win. All right. So we just remember, it's enough to be on your way. It's enough just to cover ground. It's enough to be moving on, as always. So for BJ and Joe, out and about on the Recumbents, again, just want to say thank you. If you're new, welcome. And if you're an old timer, we really do appreciate it. All right. So you know what we say on the end. Till we see you next time, happy trails. Bye. No. Go ahead. Thank you. This is going to be tough. Damn. Alright. I think maybe it's going to be close. Just park right there, dude. That's good enough. Wave.